Maria, and of course Isabel too, because both of them work tirelessly. I have my own open mic on Zoom, which is hard enough. I can't imagine working with a venue, so it must be wonderful. And thank you for both of them. I'm going to try to get through these quickly enough. So these first three poems I did in a workshop over the weekend. Thank you. Okay, so when me and Babs made snow angels one rainy day. Step out of space and time, there's only one thing left to do, so if you wouldn't mind, kiss me in the rain. Yes, from Kiss Me in the Rain by Barbra Streisand. Yes, I have been kissed in the rain. It's a bit of a messier proposition than it looks like in the movies, but it's just as cathartic, maybe even more so. Sometimes rain is a great relief when it seems like it should be just the mess it is. It can break a heat wave or exacerbate the aroma of magnolia blossoms into a dizzying atmosphere. Yes, rain can kiss our lives with more than wet. Its simple presence can be a Huggies baby wipe for a miserable day or an untoward attitude. The reason why so many poets personify the rain, blame the rain, and even praise or deify the rain is because we cannot avoid that it will always reemerge in our lives and sometimes cause flooding. And sometimes wash our cars when we need a car wash more than anything else. Gracias. Spontaneous combustions that start within me that I don't know how to mend, trying to return my shrapnel to its original cinder ends in an emotional fender bender. This is from WMDs by Sky's the Limit, also known as Kelly Osbourne. Not Kelly Osbourne. Why a piece of my art is now hanging in the Guggenheim. My being is rife with shrapnel, made from ordnance that exploded as it entered my soul, multiple heartbreaks, lies that were never true, and mistakes I made on my own. To own my shrapnel will allow me to remove it via an experimental surgery not covered by insurance that can only be performed in the darkest of darkness whilst wearing night vision goggles. I will carefully remove the shrapnel with a variety of tweezers and surgical instruments, then dry it in a commercial dehydrator, allowing a rainbow of colorful enamels, born of a bevy of emotions to bake in. Finally, I will arrange the shrapnel into a mosaic made of the past that cannot exist in the future. The most expensive gift you bought yourself online on Black Friday. Allow me to introduce myself. I am your insecurity blanket. As a textile made of a combo of Pakistani cashmere, New Zealand merino wool, and Mongolian silk, I promise nothing that touches your skin or soul will feel more luxurious than I. Take your time to make all your decisions to the detriment of timeliness. When you wrap me around yourself, you will never freeze or sweat, but you will doubt the sincerity of all praise and compliments. I am here for you to generate skepticism concerning all the positivity that happens in your life. Hugs will feel like they are made of concrete. Kisses will be laced with acid. As a result, I will be the only option you have left after you've done everything wrong I have convinced you is right. So I can expand and encompass more of your aura, unless and until you realize I am all in your mind. And thank you. I have two more because of what happened in Buffalo. The first one has been previously published in a British journal called Flights. A man meets a gun. It sits atop a table. He is hesitant to touch it. It is ice cold to the touch. The single second he felt his palm hug the handle, the exact moment he allowed his trigger finger to finger the trigger, he felt the tired whites of his eyes wake. At the practice range, he aimed his new possession at a life-size human-shaped piece of cardstock paper with bullseyes printed on face and chest. He knew he held a new power. He knew he held the power to end a life. He also knew better. But there were times he wanted more bullets and a larger magazine, an opportunity to write his own story, or rather shoot his story with more power. And finally, this speaks for itself. Why I was born guilty for everything under the sun and in the shade. I am filled with guilt. According to Tucker Carlson and his ignorant, bigoted fans that fan his ratings for Fox News Network, because I am Jewish, I am party to an elaborate conspiracy conspiring to replace all the white folk with unwhite foreigners. To be honest, due to the fact that I might be a foodie, the more ethnic restaurants and grocery stores, the better. Many refugees and asylees end up opening businesses in dead downtowns of towns, providing jobs to locals who can't find jobs. Unfortunately, I have nothing to do with that. Neither, to my knowledge, have any of my relatives or any of the myriad Jewish folks I know. I'm pretty sure the major nonprofits in Maine that help refugees and asylees are affiliated with Catholic, Lutheran, and Methodist churches. I feel guilty I am not party to this. I guess if Tucker Carlson and his brainwashed bevy of bigots want to assign guilt to Jews for anything, it's our uncanny ability to feel guilty. Thank you, everyone.